I'm successful up until this day by just doing what I feel is true to me. So I feel like if I continue to do that, I'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? I really got to fart right now.
Let it out, man.
Alright.
Almost every record that A$AP Rocky touches turns to platinum. Having reached top 5 in the charts worldwide for all 3 of his albums, his influence continues to grow. And with an album coming up around the corner, it begs the question, why can't A$AP Rocky fail? In his own words, you must do what you feel is true to you. This exact principle is why A$AP Rocky is often labeled as iconic. And iconism derives from individuality. So let's look at how to be individualistic, or how to be you.
When you look at like art and you go to a gallery and you know, you might see like a fine piece there, you know, a new contemporary artist just on the wall, price $1 million. There might be somebody who, you know, who has no cultural or like relevance or a connection to it, right? Might come along and just be like, this is horse shit. In my opinion, this is worth $20. That's what it is with art. You know, I feel like I'm one of the best artists out right now, yes.
You must first acknowledge your worth. In order to be creatively unstoppable, you must value yourself and your craft highly. Not everyone sees your artistic value, especially when you're just starting out. Understanding that you are great allows you to let go of your subconscious preconceived notions such as, I'm not creative enough, I don't have enough time for this, and it will be awkward in front of my friends and family if they ever find out what I'm doing. Skirt! Growing up, I've always wanted to create things, make little things, whatever it is. Whatever I could get my hands on, I'd want to make my own thing. During my time in high school, I just kind of started building my own new thing, and that was YouTube. I got onto YouTube at the age of 13, which in hindsight I think is way too young. But let's look at that for a second, because if I was on YouTube at the age of 13, where are my videos? I was the short, kind of chubby, awkward kid. My form of escapism back then was to play video games and, you know, kind of record my experience in these video games as I saw other YouTubers do the same. And I loved it. I kind of got into my own little ecosystem. In fact, this was pre-monetization requirements, so I was actually making a little tiny bit of money. I remember I had 2 videos blow up. One about, well, first, Borderlands 2. That was my main. And then when Need for Speed 2015 came out, I was making drifting videos on that.
It's hard to determine what's gonna pop and what's not.
Next thing you know, I'm in my Dutch class, and they find out about my YouTube videos, but I don't let it bother me. I had about, I think, 60, 70 subscribers at the time, and they were just making fun of it, like, oh, do you have one more today? In hindsight, I think they were just a bit jealous that I was doing such a thing that back then was quite, I don't know, it was very strange. I feel like if you now start a YouTube career, it seems like more of a thing that you can actually get into. Back then, it was, no one understood it. Again, this is about 9 years ago. 3 years later, we moved to India, and I was still kind of on and off making YouTube videos just for fun. But I got into this class with some real bastards. These guys, ruthless bullies, like physically and mentally. And so they kind of got me to delete my entire YouTube channel and the videos. So I did. I still have the channel. It still exists. It's got 50 subscribers now, no videos. And that was the point when I started over. Fuck it. I'm gonna show them, and I'm gonna learn how to DJ, learn how to produce music, and that's gonna be my new channel. And that was Marigold, and that's who I am now. That's the true me. It took me a lot to get to here. I think the whole point is, you spend your whole life growing up, starting to censor yourself, starting to block yourself, starting to let the bullies and the families and the people that have their opinions starting to get to you. And you can deny it all you want, but the truth is, kids and elderly have something in common, and that's that they just don't care about what people think. Alright, a kid can go out and do whatever the fuck they want, scream to the top of their lungs, and people will just kind of laugh or smile awkwardly at it. When an adult does it, and obviously it's a bit of a different situation, but kind of take what's happening there and realize that kids are just more creative than you, and that's because they don't care. And you wake up with all these thoughts in your mind blocking yourself, with all these censorships, and it sucks. It sucks, it really sucks. But the good thing is there's a book that helps you recover that inner sense, the inner creative sense, the uncensored self. It's called The Artist's Way. I'll link, if I can find one, a PDF so you can read it. It's very short, very easy read. There's 2 books I think you should read. I mean, it's The Artist's Way first, and then Atomic Habits, which just kind of helps you uproot your life in every single way, and especially in a career in the creative arts where no one will really tell you what to do. The Atomic Habits will kind of carry you. Elderly have the same thing, where they kind of realize, well, their life's gonna end soon. They just don't care so much more anyway. But the truth is, your life is ending day by day already anyway. So why do you care so much now? If you were given a last week to live, I'm sure that last week of yours would be bomb. Yeah, you'd be sad that it's gonna end soon, but you'd be living your life like nothing else. You'd be doing the things you finally want to be doing. So why not just live that life now? And if you're watching this and you're like already a bit older, so what? It's never too late. It literally is never too late. Circumstantially, because of what happened in the recent years, your life might have gone down a different path that you didn't expect, but it's not too late. You got this. You just need to be confident in yourself. You need to value yourself to a high level. Listen to some of these closing thoughts by A$AP Rocky.
You know what I learned? Cherish every moment and cherish everybody. Everybody's important, man. And it's not just because it sounds good and it's the right thing to say, but just if I'm going to keep it real with you, the cameras and this mic was off, I would tell you, man, like, everybody's important.
Yo, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different than the usual what I do on this channel. If you want to see something that I also made, there's a video that's going to pop up here on screen. Highly recommended. If you watched it all the way to the end, again, I think you will like this one. Yo, thank you so much for watching. Without further ado, peace.